this is table football. You know,
Yes.
I know.
Mm,
And I really like those players because they are not usual players, and these metallics like they are like going through the body like, and
mm,
they feel so like kind of scary also. But also like this picture, like this image, it talks about also about our practices a bit, like we use these prostheses and the body and I like this tension which I can feel in this photo. Like maybe I can feel it for myself, maybe, but I don't know.
but what I saw that I feel interested is the this mirror reflection. It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
layer of other exterior environments and offer some extra information where it is, or it brings this space have a double meaning of it,
yes,
and not only the image that you wanna present
yes,
here, but also.
yes, sure, sure.
So this is the image I sent to you. I think it gives me a kind of contrast between these two subjects, but in a picture, like this very ordinary and the plain bread, and underneath it's looks like a fancy watches. It made me think about what people need. It's like
Yeah,
double layers of reality in a picture.
very simple. Like what really connects or like words which connects us in our practice.
Mm-hmm.
We can just take them and maybe put to the other place of mirror and like to have in one place together. Should we choose a place where we write everything?
Yeah. Maybe just here, down here,
Okay, cool. Collage. Okay.
like a abstraction of the body. Reflective, reflective surface, reflective surface.
Feminine, feminine, femininity or feminine, like that.
Femininity.
What else?
Against the control. And also, I think if for the include the reflective surface, that could also talk about the presence because it's mirror our
Mm,
present time, no matter it's a
mm.
space or our own person.
Everything is a fantasy. What we're talking
That's
about.
cool.
It's a fantasy. It doesn't exist.
Everything is a fun.
We just create a
Yeah,
new, a new, a new world.
humor. I think it will be humor. I think it's
Yeah,
a very our common personality that we both has.
yeah. I think it's
It,
very important. It's the most important thing to have
yeah.
it. Like,
Okay.
yeah. I will take a red one.
Well, I always think that artists use their humorous way to deal with something very dark.
Oh, yes, of
Yeah.
course. Exactly. That's reality.
That's the
Let's have fun.
reality. I think our work was associated with more with the photography because we need to communicate through image, right?
Also, if you're talking about communication, I think it's also important part. It's also a communication to others and
Mm-hmm.
to us. Like now, like
Yeah.
we just to communicate. First of all, to between us and after to others.
Yeah.
Even it's now like a reality show, but we still communicate with each other.
So I have a question for the body. That you think we want the stuff from our body, or it's like using the image of other people's body, or who has that we say autonomy of the body is, or it's
I don't know. Maybe just write the body now
and the thing
and
how
think, mm, because it's a bit like in reality it would be quite hard to get.
other people's body.
Oh,
Yeah. So also maybe it's because I think it's a time that we need to deal with our own presence so much. Mostly we are by our own. So it's like for this time how we create a form and using our body to communicate with other people. And we need to find out this form and what we want to communicate with.
people like without pain, we wouldn't survive till now.
We wouldn't survive to love, or we
Till
did we
we
wouldn't
we
survive.
wouldn't survive till now. Like what
Mm,
who we are now and where we are
we
now.
don't have pain.
Yeah, without pain we wouldn't survive. But with the
Mm.
pain, because pain like helps to understand
Mm.
what can hurt, or and how we survive. So that's also a sign.
Mm.
In your work and in my work, the pain somehow exists,
Mm-hmm.
and we are talking about it, like inner pain or body pain.
This is more like this is more like the form of it so
Yeah.
far, and communicate using prosthetic ab- abstraction of the. It's like a median. It's like this
Yes.
abstraction of the body will be the element, and memory represent a communication will be um, the thing. Femininity also the thing, maybe in between. The quality of it against the control, intimacy, femininity,
Hmm.
humor, this between. Fantastical, it's, I would say, with humor. Fragility, this belongs to here. It's like emotional.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I would say pain about a pain. It's also for you in your work. I think it's how you communicate with others too.
Look, we have a plan.
What are we gonna make? We have a plan.
We have a plan, so that's good. Look, I'm already feeling better.
I already feeling better.
We can put the queerness, but
Mm.
it's not necessary. But it's this queerness is also, it's something.
Could you like share about how what do you think is queerness in this quote in how you understand about this word tag words?
Like I like how what it talks to me now at the moment, like it's something what is not the norm we see at our days.
Not the norm we see in our
Yeah,
days.
the question is, what is the norm? The norm of the capitalistic world,
Mm-hmm.
which says like what to do, what bodies are normal, where, and who can fit and not, who can get a job and who can't, who can
Yeah.
live there and there. So that's, and the queerness is like something which that doesn't fit to that norm.
I like it
and
very much. Yeah.
and it's like, it doesn't mean like if I'm a woman I should have a family and I should have kids. I don't have
Mm,
a family and I don't have kids,
mm,
and it's okay. For others can be like, what?
yeah. I think also, especially in Asia, family in general, that we have that anxiety of a female if it's not belonging into, like if you don't have, such as I'm 33 almost, and I don't have a family, I don't have kids. Usually, already be saying that I'm too old.
Yeah, so that's what,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
Um.
And it's okay not to have a family, like it should be okay. But we have a pressure from a society.
But do you want to have a family?
I'm fine like that. I'm
You're fine with by yourself.
Yeah.
So, what do you think this prosthetic here? It's for me. Prosthetic could be also kind of solution for presenting the queerness.
Can be. It's
Yeah,
also a tool for me. It's also a tool. How
yeah.
I'm working, how we are working, like a phone, a photo camera, video. Mm,
It's a metamorphosis
um,
tool.
yes. I think I need to explore a little bit more with
Mm-hmm.
prosthetic.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I'm thinking like what to do with all these things. Like it's really nice what we wrote, and how you made a structure of it.
Mm-hmm. My question would be like, how does this me located in New York and you are in your country make our body different, or it's not different at all? I think for my work that I create before, that I make costumes or make a prosthetic for pictures, I'm kind of sure that yes, the queerness of me transform into something unusual to adapt into this new environment. But for
Mm,
me, I'm not necessarily dealing with that I'm an agent nationality. It's
mm.
more about how I feel and react through the form I create. So that's why I'm asking you, do you think the countries that make what difference?
I don't know, like I think like myself, like in general, like to go to other country is different.
Mm,
But it's, I think, for all people. Even like I could imagine if I go to New York, like there are a lot of people, it's very fast,
yeah.
and a bit I'm not used to.
Mm-hmm.
Even the language is, the people really speaks fast, like
Yeah.
really. We speak here very slow.
It's better that I'm be there at your country.
Like at the moment
Yeah.
online,
Yeah.
like in Lithuanian, people also speak more fast than
Mm.
some usual.
But also because pandemic, I think make New York slow down way much more than before. It's like even though people wanna be fast, but you can't.
We can use our direct body, like whole body, or we can use our a part of the body
Mm-hmm.
of the. I don't know. We can try. I think we still have time to try.
Yes. I think my question also will be like, when I'm using my body as a subject or as a material in my work, I kind of project how I feel this body, so that related to how I wanna make the gesture of this is like put a story in it, whether it looks sexual, it looks a little bit sad. Yeah, but when I if I'm using, so I don't have the idea or I never really experienced before, that when I'm using other people's body in the subject, it's like, how do I think about it? Do I have that it's not control, but the people, when people make word, you put the control for something.